Hi, today I'm going to be making some mince pies, and I won't take you through every single step of the way because I did an in-depth video last year. I'll just go through the basic ingredients, which is I'll use basically 8 ounces of Tesco's flour, and but I use 8 ounces of self-raising flour, and which I put into, sieve that through in here. And of course then I just put that in there like that, and I use basically 4 ounces of fat. So basically what I use is 2 ounces of butter. This is unsalted butter. I think you can use salted as well, I don't think it makes much difference. And also 2 ounces of TREX here, or vegetable fat. And of course you might have seen my previous video where I went on the TREX hunt or TREX hunt, and so yeah, anyway, so that's I just put that into here and put that on there, and I actually just mix it up by hand. I use a knife to actually see on here. I just use a knife in here to just break up the fat, and just mix it in on here, and then I just make it so you kind of get breadcrumbs to mix it to get breadcrumb mixture. Then you roll it, put it into a ball, and then roll it out on a board here. And of course, obviously, we've got the baking tins here, which hold 12 on there, and what I use also about 8 to 10 teaspoons of water as well in there. And so yeah, so I'll get on and do this, and I'm using mincemeat, of course. I'll put actually Tesco's Finest. Of course, use whatever mincemeat you prefer. Of course, it's all vegetarian, and this is it's got actually ruby port in here as well, so I'm not going to add any brandy to this. I have got as well, which I also sometimes I use Robertson's mincemeat as well, which is yes, it's Robertson's, yes, and make sure I've got the right one. And this one I sometimes add a bit of brandy to that, but I'm just going to use the Tesco's Finest ones. I did have some Tesco's Finest mince pies the other day, sort of shop bought ones, and they were actually quite nice. So whether I may do sometime see on time scale and everything, whether I can get a mince pie review video out there. Okay, so I'll just get on and do these, so see you all very soon. Okay. Hi, I'm Andrea. Welcome to my channel. I've now got just mixed the flour and fat, and you can see on here it is like a breadcrumb type mixture, and I'm going to add the water to this, and so just basically I'm going to put in 8 to 10 teaspoons of water. If it's a little bit dry, as you put up to 10, and I'll put in 8 there, and I'm going to just mix that around, and just basically just mix it around on here, and with you. I'm sort of holding the bowl as well while I'm doing this, but yeah, they kind of like just bind it together, and then use both hands and they get a bit gooey on here as well, sort of thing. And that's actually binding quite well. I might add another teaspoon of water, let's see, maybe 1, 2. Don't need to do too much, because you don't want to make it go all soggy. So yeah, that's kind of binding quite well. I usually find the first one that I do actually comes out a bit crumbly for some reason. The second one I do is a little bit better. And so this one's, so just bind this together, just kind of lightly pressing it together. You don't need to force it together, just lightly bind it together on here and get on there. So that's that one done. And so that one, nice sort of dough ball here. And sometimes I do 2, 3 or 4 dough balls together, sort of thing. And you can find you get, I usually get 12 bases out of this, and I get some tops, but I find I have to do another one to get the tops on there. And of course you use your mount cutters here, of course, and obviously larger for the base. And yeah, so that's anyway. So anyway, I'll go and roll that one out. Hi, so I'm back again, and I've now actually rolled out the pastry into balls here, and of course I'm actually going to just roll out pastry, and we're going to just do some start doing cutting the mince pies. And what I'm doing is just put a little bit of flour on here like this, and just so it stops it from sticking on the board, and just roll this out. So you kind of roll it out to a nice like a, well, I say the thickness that you desire, of course. You don't want to do them too thick, but you don't want to do them too thin either, of course. And so using this is rolling out quite well. So my pastry tends to break up quite a bit. So that's kind of rolling out. I'll do a small bit at a time rather than try to do the whole thing, because if you do the whole thing at once, it, you know, you end up making a bit of a, well, it goes over the edge of the board and things like that. So, but yeah, anyway, so what I've done there, and what I'm going to do is then basically I use the larger cutter down to the base, and so I'll just line this up to where I want it, and then press that down, and then I'll do another one here. Sometimes you get a little bit of cracks, you can actually just push the together a little bit there, and just line it up. It's almost like a bit of a fun puzzle really, isn't it, doing this. And I'll show you what I've actually done shortly. And so that's, and I might be able to do a little one with the base here, and just put a little bit of pastry down here. And right, so do that on there. And I'll actually bring this close to the camera so you can actually see what I've done now, spilling it on here. Can you see that one's sliding off? And yeah, you can see the rings that I've done there. Right, so I'm going to actually just put, I'll do a one first. I use this kind of like a bendy, it's not a knife, it's kind of like a scraper thing really, and put that in there, and just basically we'll just put them in there like that. And this is really great because it lifts them off nicely, and we do on here. And I've greased the tins as well, of course, just with a little bit of TREX, just to stop them from sticking. Even though they are non-stick, you don't need a huge lot of grease, if you like, in the tins. So of course, I know some of you like to use lard and stuff like that, but I use vegetable fats, might be vegetarian. If you're into vegan, of course, you might not want to use butter when you're mixing. You might want to use margarine, and you can use margarine, and I suppose use margarine and TREX, I suppose, or something like that. You could do, and but so yeah, you can. And of course, I usually dust or paint them the tops with milk, which as well. But again, if you're vegan, use vegan milk, of course, like soya milk, or you can use oat milk, or whatever it is you use there. Anyway, I'm actually going to just put so a little bit. In fact, before I do that, let's see how that has gone on here, like that. And of course, I'll fill up all these on here, of course. And for the sake of obviously the camera and everything, and I'm going to put a little bit, basically a teaspoon's worth of mincemeat into there. Mincemeat is vegetarian, by the way. It's not actual meat that's in here, and so I'll put those in there. And of course, normally I would fill the whole tray up before I put the mincemeat in, but this is just for the just benefit of you out there. And yeah, so we've got on here, and again, you don't want to necessarily put too much in there, but you don't want to put too little in there, of course. But if you want to put if you put too much in there, it could like bubble out over the sides. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'll just put that there for a moment, and I'm going to put this on the top here. And again, some people like to wet them, I just press them down. I think they tend to stick anyway, they do. And then of course use like a knife or something just to do a little, make a little hole on the top there, a little slit or something. So again, I'm going to show you this without actually spilling them on here, and you can see what I've done on there, and just press that down around here. And of course, once you fill the tray up, that's ready to go into the oven. And the oven, mine's a fan oven, so that'll be about probably 160, 170 on the oven. You might do maybe 180 perhaps on a conventional oven, and maybe even up to 200. Depends on your oven. I don't know what the gas mark on that would be, but again, it's, you know, just look up the what you need to do for small pastries like mince pies, and generally about somewhere between 20 and 25 minutes in the oven, and then they're done. Of course, you know, check them maybe at 20 minutes. It might be worth checking at 15 minutes as well, just to see, but generally about, so I'd say about 20-25 minutes. And anyway, so I'll stop the video here, and we'll just do, and then we'll resume again once the mince pies are actually done. And maybe I'll do a little sample testing as well. Well, the first batch is done. And I've got the other ones there to put in the oven. So let's see these, and they look, yeah, sort of press them with milk on the top. I think that's done. Yeah, they've seem okay. And so wait for these to cool down, get them out, and then I'll see do some sampling. Okay. Well, the mince pies are now taken out and put on a tray here. I won't tip it up too, or like a stand here. I won't tip it up too much because they are, can we do a bit of a close up on here? And can you see those? Oops, no one's knocked that off. Yeah, put them on a wire rack just to cool off a little bit, and then when they're cooler, you can put them into a container or a tin. And you can freeze these as well, of course, if you wish to save them for Christmas. So if you're doing them this week or next week and you want to do them, they'll last probably about a week if you don't freeze them, because there's no preservatives in them. But anyway, I'm going to have a little tasting session, so back in a little minute. Well, I've now made the mince pies, and I've got one here which I'm going to sample, which is kind of this one here. You see that? This one is like a sort of slightly broken one, and I've got a coffee here as well, because I usually go for a coffee sometimes in the afternoon. Those who follow me on Instagram, you see me doing coffee selfies, and so this one's like a mocha coffee with a double chocolate, actually, a sort of chocolate brownie mocha. And anyway, I will put this one on here a minute, and sample mince pie. We'll see what it's like, and it's a little bit brown on the top, but that's the milk, I think, that I put on there. Yeah, that's rather good. I think that's come out. Yeah, I think that's come out really, really nicely, I think. Yeah. The pastry has come out, yeah, perfect, I think. And this one is the Tesco's Finest mincemeat in there, and yeah, that's rather good. definitely recommend Tesco's Finest Mincemeat. Oh, I know you can't, I'm sort of teasing you, aren't I, really? I know you can't sort of taste this, but, well, have a go and make one yourself. You've seen how I do it. And if you want a more in-depth, detailed video on how to make mince pies, you can see my video last year. I'll see if I can put a link in the description somewhere, and for that one as well. Have my coffee. Today, sippy sippy. That's really good. Yeah, nice combination actually. Of course you can put brandy butter or brandy cream with your mince pie as well, of course, and they're nice served warm. This is still warm from the oven, and definitely recommend warming them up. If they're cold, just put them in the microwave, maybe no more than 10-15 seconds at the most, really. We don't want to make it really, really hot. And if you do warm it up in the microwave, be very careful. Mincemeat can be red hot, and that's good. That is really good. Anyway, well, thank you all for watching anyway, and Merry Christmas to you all, and I hope you make some mince pies, and don't forget to leave a mince pie and some sherry for Santa as well when Santa comes. Got my chimney swept the other day as well, so Santa can come down my chimney. And anyway, make sure you don't light a fire when Santa coming down. You don't want to burn his bum. Okay, see you soon. Okay, bye. Thank you all for watching today's video. I hope you've really enjoyed it. And please remember to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want to get notifications for future videos.